what are you hoping to learn this year about the Focus Midgets and kind of the second half of the year left?
I'm hoping to learn the car itself the most. I want to learn how to be able to keep up with everybody, and the throttle control is probably my biggest thing because they're not like a car. I mean, they're pretty snappy if you let up. I thought I let up a little bit and it was a lot. So I think I just basically want to learn the car, get fast, but not, I obviously won't be super fast, but I just kind of want to have it to where when I hit it next year, I'm right there. I'm not that rookie that's all over the place and actually have a shot of passing a few people.
So do you plan now to hopefully race for a long while?
Yeah, I plan on hopefully going on after he quits racing. And then my plan is to throw him in for Dirt Cup when he's not running his own car anymore. But I'll keep it as long as I can. I've been part of racing my whole life, and it's something I won't let go, and I'm glad we got back into it.
That's really cool. For you, how long do you see yourself going? Do you feel like you're going to just go for as long as you can?
Be kind of nice to get another win.
Yeah.
But we're kind of taking it for me. I mean, I turned 61 this year, so we're kind of taking it as a year-by-year basis. I've got some good sponsors behind me, Bell Roof Care, Hartman Construction. I just picked up Frank's Custom Embroidery, or Auto Embroidery, and we got on the line, or end of the line railroad. So we've got some good sponsors, and as long as they're happy with it, and we can keep going what we're doing, we'll probably stay. But at this point, it's a case by case. I don't expect to be racing after I retire because I think it might just price me out, but hard to say. I mean, Andy's still got to get some sponsors to help him out too. So.
And he ain't retiring until I beat him, and that's not on a technicality. It's got to be a clean pass.
All right, I like it. So a question I've seen people ask is they kind of want to know, what do racers do for a day job? What is your day job?
I actually work at this City of Mount Vernon wastewater treatment plant. I'm pretty much the welder there, fabricator there, and also an operator. So we run the plant and do that type stuff. I also have, mills, lathes, and do a lot of fabbing around here. We make a lot of parts that some of them don't exist. Like we redesigned the nerfs for these cars, and I think Triple X has picked that up. And motor mounts, stuff that doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, make it. We make all our own body panels, minus the fiberglass ones and stuff. I can straighten axles and all that stuff. So that helps a lot to keep the cost down too.
So can you I want to dive into more of that. Are you making them in-house, and how do you make some of these things?
You look at a problem, like we had a problem with the nerfs when we went to the American Racer tires from the Hoosiers. They're a little bit bigger around. Well, if you get hit with the nerf, it actually put the nerf into the tire. And we flattened the tire. And I kind of think, well, that's not going to happen again.
No.
And so we redesigned them. We actually cut them forward. They used to be, I know you can't see it on the camera, but they used to be this far away. This is all redone here.
Wow, okay.
The motor mounts, we've knocked the motor out before. It's like, well, I'm not going to do that. So I've got these motor mounts that I make. And there's a couple cars that run them. But having the mill and the lathe and stuff, I can do a lot of stuff that you just can't do. And so it's easier for people to buy them. But for me, it's like, not at that price, I'll make it.
Yeah, exactly. So you've made these and your body panels and everything kind of?
Yeah, all the body panels. We have a shear and a brake here, so we make all of our own body panels. Obviously not the fiberglass ones.
That's tough. Fiberglass is tough.
Yeah, but like Andy's car here, we just added a few safety bars in that, so I TIG welded those in. So doing a lot of it in-house helps a lot. I have a vinyl cutter, and we cut our own letters and sponsors and stuff. So all the vinyl on the car we cut here at the house, and I put it on. Things like that.
Wow. What do you think the biggest lesson you've learned from your dad is?
I think the biggest lesson is to not freak out if something happens in the pits, and to be calm, because some guys will come in and just start yelling and freaking out. And I've learned, if you're not having fun in the pits and working on the car, what's the point of doing all this? And then I also learned it's always important to help people, and it's come back around to help us. But even if it didn't, I like to help people because, just like we were saying, we helped a few people out to get the cars set up, and it's actually a lot of fun to take somebody that's out to lunch and actually get their car going fast. And oh, they actually might beat us. It's like, oh, they learned a little too much from us. But it's just I've learned so much from him. And I don't forget a thing he teaches me either.
It doesn't sound like you do. Yeah. What do you feel like you've learned from Andy?
That I wasn't ready for him to get a car yet.
Sorry.
No, he's pretty much my best friend.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to see it from a different point of view. And that's always really good because a lot of times one guy will set up the car or the driver will set up the car. And I'm like, now this is what we got to do. And he'll say, I think we should do this. And a lot of times when we talk setup, I will tell him what we're doing, but I'll tell him why we're doing it, what I expect to get out of it. And then there's times that he looks at it from a different point of view, which is really kind of nice to have because sometimes you can get tunnel vision and be just stuck on a setup. And we don't really argue at all.
Okay.
But when we want to try something new, I'll explain why. And he's like, I don't know. And we go back and forth and let's just try it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works great. Sometimes it doesn't, but it's nice to have somebody else to question and look at it from a different perspective. Yeah. So I think for the most that I've looked or learned from him is to look at it from a different point of view too, instead of just getting set in your ways.
Now, racing isn't just a solo sport now. I want to give you that chance. Who do you kind of need to thank for how you get here and who's on your car?
That woman right there. Obviously the sponsors, it's really tough to do it without it. But she has, my wife Sherry has stood behind me and supported me from everything. Come here, sit. No.
She doesn't want to come on camera.
She's a little
That's
shy.
Okay.
But we've also supported each other in everything.
Yeah.
And I would say her the most. I didn't grow up in a racing family. My mom was pretty much a single mom, so I got into it through Jerry. So if I were to think of somebody besides my wife, it'd probably be Jerry Edson.
Anyone for you?
I'd say my parents, but I mean, especially my dad, because it's like for me to get into something, I mean, we're late in the season. Is it a smart move to throw this car together? Probably not, but I have the intense itch to go out and race it. But I'm very thankful for everything he's done. And also, Tyler Ketchum has been coming and helping us on it because we've been running out of time to try to get ready for Saturday. So, and I don't have any sponsors yet, but I'm looking for sponsors for next year.
So if anyone wants to sponsor you guys, where can they find you?
They can find us at bradpritchardracing.com. Andy will probably start, or not .com, excuse me, on Facebook.
Yeah.
And Andy's probably going to start his own page here too. Or just come talk to us at the track.
Yeah.
Actually, I already have a page going. I got Andrew Pritchard Racing.
Oh, I see. Facebook. I didn't even know that.
You were invited to it. So.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, no, I got one going there. I'll definitely be looking for next year. This year, I don't want to bring anybody on this late in the season because it's not the paint job I want. It's not to my look standards. And if I'm putting a sponsor on, I want to make sure the car looks good and stays clean and everything else is good. This year's just kind of a figure everything out. But I want to make sure if I have a sponsor on there, they're represented well.
Well, sweet. For both of you, thank you very much. This has been a lot of fun. I appreciate it. Good luck to you in your first race, and good luck for you the rest of the season.
Yeah, should be fun.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.